everybody, thanks for popping through the channel again. And if it's your first time here, I basically talk about ways to get you more money, save you more money, to invest, of course, and keep more of your money. All right, so we talk about stocks, credit cards, banks, credit unions, crypto, real estate. Basically, if any of that stuff is what you want, hit the like button, subscribe, share it, hit the notification bell when you know, so you'll know when something else is being dropped by me. Okay, so with no further ado, let's jump right into today's video. And just as a prelude, thank you for taking the time to watch the video, because I know your time is important, your time is valuable. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. I promise to try and hit some important points and not take a lot of your time. Okay, so today's video, talking about businesses, and what I found is like lots of people, they really know how to run a great side hustle, but sometimes they miss some of the basic elements of business. And I'm not even talking about forming an LLC or a corporation, because you can choose to operate your business as a sole proprietor. That may or may not be the best thing for you, but that's up to you to decide. But what I'm talking about here is business banking. So if you want to get your hands on more money and get access to capital, you need to build relationships with some financial institutions, aka some banks. All right, so sometimes people have low cash flow starting out, they just don't have a lot of reserves, things like that. And what I want to do in this video is highlight 3 banks that you can start your business banking relationship with very little upfront cash. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. First slide is up. Okay, so here we have Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank has a product called the Clearly Better Business Checking. The Clearly Better Business Checking, it's ideal for somebody that doesn't have a lot of money to start up. And it's very basic, so it's not going to have a ton of features, but you do get up to 200 check transactions per statement with no charge, 50 cents for anything beyond that. But here's the great things. There's no monthly maintenance fee, and there's no minimum required to open the account. So in essence, you can open it with as little as $20 or something like that. I would suggest you going higher than that, but you do have the option to open it with a really small amount of money and start building a relationship with Citizens Bank, which is kind of what I would call a community bank that thrives on you having a relationship with them. So it's a great smaller bank to have a relationship with if it's in your area. Unfortunately, it's not in my area, so I wouldn't be able to take advantage of the business banking. But they also have some great business credit products, but you become more likely to get approved for those once you've established the business relationship with the bank from having that business checking account. So the first one I want to highlight is Citizens Bank. The name of the product is Clearly Better Business Checking. Okay, next, I want to go to a couple of banks that are a little bit bigger. The first one is BMO Harris, and the name of the product is the BMO Simple Business Checking Account. All right, so BMO Harris, big bank, publicly traded. So is Citizens, I believe, for that matter, but publicly traded bank, but a little bit bigger than Citizens. Now, with their Simple Business Checking Account, you do need $100. You need $100 to open up your business checking account, and you need $100 in your account balance to avoid any banking fees. To me, that's awesome to have a bank like BMO Harris and only need $100 to avoid any fees. Okay, BMO has tons of ATMs and partner ATMs all over the country, 40,000 or more according to their website. You can deposit up to $2,000 per cash per statement with no fee, and then you get up to 100 free transactions. So that's debit card, direct deposits, etc. And then you also can use their mobile app to do things like deposit checks, pay bills, and move your money around. So, highly recommended. BMO Harris, the BMO Simple Business Checking Account. Great bank. Their credit products kind of come and go, but you want to be a customer already when the good products become available, which makes you more likely to get approved because, again, you've established the relationship. Okay? So the last bank that I'm going to highlight here is US Bank. And the product is the US Bank Silver Business Checking Package. Now, I want to talk about this bank because I do business with US Bank. US Bank kind of gets a really harsh rap because lots of people say, oh, it's a stingy bank. They don't approve you for anything. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons real quickly. The cons is they do a hard pull for just about anything that you want to get there, from a new product to a limit increase. Okay, that's the bad. They're pretty conservative. That's also can be considered bad to some people. But if you establish a relationship with them, they'll give you just about anything that you want, that you qualify for, without a lot of arm twisting. I'm living proof of that. Every product that I've gone for with US Bank, I've been able to obtain. And it's because I built the relationship with them from having a checking and savings account, was able to get personal line of credit, their best credit card with the best features, etc. So let's look at US Bank slide again. All right, so Silver Business Checking Package. Again, this is one that has no monthly fees. It's not listed here, but I can tell you it has no monthly fees. And you can also open this account with as little as $100. There is no minimum amount that you have to keep in there to avoid the fees, because again, it's a silver account, no monthly fees. 125 free transactions per statement cycle, 25 free cash deposits per statement cycle, and then a 50% discount on your first check order, up to $50. But to be honest with you, banks all charge a little bit too much for checks. So if you need to order checks, I recommend using a third-party site online to order those checks. But this is good, guys. I mean, these accounts don't give you tons of features, but they help you establish relationships with reputable banks that are looking to lend money. Remember, you're a lender too. You're lending your money to them because once you put your money in those accounts, they lend that money out for profit. So you're just trying to get them to reciprocate what you've done back to you by extending offers of credit, aka lending to you. And this is how you do it, by having the relationships. So if you don't have a lot of money starting out, these are 3 reputable banks that have offers for you to go in and get accounts started with very little upfront cash needed. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Hope that information was valuable. Please share with people that need it. While you're at it, hit my subscribe, share, like, and notification bell so you know when I got something new dropping. And on that note,